And welcome into another edition of Rock Talk right here on CGCM Rock Radio. My name is Bob Bannister. Don't forget, you can click that like and subscribe button. You can also hit the share button, and you can also leave your comments down below and let us know what you think of all these editions of Rock Talk as we catch up with different artists from around the world. And like I said, I love catching up with artists from around the world. And it seems lately it's been all Australia, but recently I've been heading to Europe to catch up with artists. Recently, I caught up with some European artists as well, Blackyard Riot, and also with June and Purple. And soon I'll be catching up with Prospect. But this time I caught up with Mats from Main Street Revival on this edition of Rock Talk to talk about their career and their music and what's on the way from this great new Norwegian band, or at least new to me. Let's step into the Rock Talk studio and have a chat with Mats from Main Street Revival on this edition of Rock Talk. Together. Joining us. How you doing, Mats?
Doing very fine, very good. Yeah, nice to be here. my first interview that is not in Norway, so this is a special day.
There we go. And may I say, you're looking very dapper, my friend.
Thank you so much.
So tell us the story of Main Street Revival. Who is Main Street Revival for the listeners who may not be so familiar?
Main Street Revival is a classic 70s rock power trio band, if I can call it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are three people playing rock and roll. The music is somewhat of a style of similar bands would be Led Zeppelin, Humble Pie, if we're going further back. And if we are to talk about the newer bands around these days, it would be similar to Rival Sons.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've got your single, Rest Assured. That's out now.
Yeah.
Now, before we started recording, you were saying you just recorded the video for that song.
Yeah, we dropped the song itself in August,
mm-hmm.
and we also released it with a music video that we recorded ourselves. So that is available to check out. It's on YouTube for everyone to see. I think around 11,000 people have watched it already, so it's doing good. Yeah.
Very cool. And that seems to be the way that things are going these days. Everybody seems to have that DIY attitude. Bands are taking it onto themselves to record the projects themselves, to do their own videos. Is that the way that you see things going in the future? Is staying with this DIY?
Anyways, you were saying we recorded the music video. We did it ourselves. We also released a single 1 year ago that's called Need Your Love. At that time, we used a professional firm to do all the filming and the cuts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can do a lot for ourselves, but if we want to do more expensive projects, I think we will pay for them later on. Yeah, in further projects.
And what would you say, being it from a three-piece band, what would you say is the biggest challenge of that, of being a three-piece?
I think it's the energy. I think we are three people. We have a drummer and we have Julia, which is our bass player, and we have me on guitar and vocal. I think the two in front have to give much more energy than a band of five people, because it's much easier to get more sound when you are two guitarists, or maybe you got backing vocals and everything. Like, we have to do more. There's let's say we're three people, we're playing on a small stage.
Mm.
It's a perfect fit. If we're playing on a huge stage, we have to use the whole stage. So I think it's all about the energy that we have to give to the audience. Yeah.
So that's something you can kind of relate to with bands like Rush and Triumph and Cream, where the bigger the stage, the harder they had to work to actually do what they did.
Yeah, exactly. So usually when we're playing a concert, people come up to us and they say like, "What a great band! We love the music and everything." But they're like, "You're three people, but you sounded like eight." I usually like we get this a lot, and I was like, "Okay, then we got the energy and we did something right."
There you go. Now you described your sound as coming from like the 1970s. Is that the sound that you grew up listening to? Is that where you draw your biggest influence?
Uh, at this time, I will say, well, now it is. My favorite band these days is Rival Sons, which I'm very much drawn my inspiration. But I started as a guitar player and listening to bands like Megadeth, Metallica, stuff like that. And
Hmm.
that's where I learned to play guitar. And I've taken all of that, like the things I've learned from that part, to this type of music. So I switched it up a bit. Yeah.
So, what would you say is a piece of advice that you would give to a band that is just coming out of the blocks, just starting out nowadays? Maybe something that you wish somebody had said to you back when you were starting Main Street Revival.
I think it would be play all the concerts you can play. Don't think about getting paid. Just do all the jobs. If you're able to get a support gig where you can play, be the first band on stage before a bigger band hits the stage, I think that's the best way to get in front and get more audience to like listen to you and experience you as a band.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what would you say the rock scene in Norway is like these days?
There's a lot of different scenes. We have like small scenes, and we have like huge scenes. For a small band like us these days, like working our way up, we're playing on like both type of stages.
Right. Okay. And
So
go ahead.
it's all about getting people to show up at the concerts. That's like the hardest part for a band today, I think.
Right, right. So, what does the rest of 2025 and heading into 2026 look like for you guys?
Oh, I have a lot of plans. Like the reason I look like this, it just came out of studio. We're working on our next album, and it's coming out sometime next year. Songs like "War," "Need Your Love," "Rest Assured," "Changes" that has already been released is going to be on this record. So there's a lot of things going on, and 6th of December we have our last concert this year, which is going to be a small gig in a small bar area here in Trondheim.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. Now, everybody's got that one song that might come on the radio, or you've got it on your iTunes or Spotify, and it comes on, and you go, "Damn, I wish I wrote that." What would you
yeah.
say is yours?
Oh, that's a good question. Uh, I might say like if we're gonna look at the type of music we play,
Mm,
I think it would be "Dazed and Confused" by Led Zeppelin.
there you go.
Yeah, uh, yeah, I think it would be that one. It has all like a lot of different parts. The vocals are so cool. Yeah, I think it would be that one.
And if you could only have five cover tunes that you had in your set, you couldn't change that for the rest of your career. It has to be those five cover tunes in your set. What would you choose?
uh, Oh, that's an easy one. I would do No Good by Kaleo, which we are already doing.
Mm-hmm.
I would, of course, I would do Keep on Swinging by Rival Sons. I would also do Pressure and Time by Rival Sons. Um, I would do Safari Song by Greta Van Fleet. And I would do Black Dog.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, or Good Times, Bad Times. It depends. Yeah. Uh, those are like type of songs that has already been into our set list. So yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And have you had a Spinal Tap moment on stage where, something, no matter what you do, something just goes wrong, but it turns out funny in the end?
Yeah, it's funny you should ask that. We did our first live recording that we have released on Spotify and like all the streaming services.
Right.
During this show, it was so important to do everything right. I lost my voice.
Oh
My
no.
vocals just completely gone. It sounded so terrible. After playing like 3 or 4 songs, we just stopped the show and I told them that I've lost my voice. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. We're gonna continue the show. I'm gonna see how it goes. And like after I told them, it got easier for myself. And vocals came back. So the recording went fine. We had a plan of doing like 8 to 10 songs, but we ended up with 6, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
But we did not change the vocals. We did not go into studio afterwards and like re-record. We went
Right.
with the live recording, and yeah.
You didn't pull a Kiss and say it's a live recording and then actually sneak into the studio.
No. We did. We kept it as it is.
There you go. That's cool. That's very cool. Now, before I wrap things up here, it's I got to say it's been great to have you on here. On all my interviews, I like to finish up things with a little segment I call This or That. And
Okay.
it's just a series of rapid fire questions, nothing to do with music, just top of the head answers. If you
okay. Yeah, we can try. Let's see.
All right. Book or movie?
Movie.
French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Hiking or biking?
Hiking.
Streaming music or listening to it on the radio?
Listening to it on the radio.
Snowball fight or water balloon fight?
Well, I live in Norway, so it has to be snowball.
There you go. That's the Canadian answer too.
Yeah.
And finally, this is the big one, the dividing one that we've got a 50-50 split on this answer. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
And I'm not even going to ask you to expand
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mats from Main Street Revival, for joining us on this edition of Rock Talk. What's your website? What's your socials for fans that want to find out more?
You can check us on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook and Instagram. Of course, we're on Spotify and Apple Music, and we're pretty much everywhere.
All right.
So it should be easy to find us. And I just want to give a shout out to one of my friends, Jan Hedman from June in Purple. I know you already talked to him, so I want to give a big shout out to him.
All right. Excellent. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
You're quite welcome. And I want to thank you for joining us on this edition of Rock Talk, and we'll catch you again next time with CGCM Rock Radio.